Hi, as I record this tonight, it's the closing of Thanksgiving 2019, and wanted to just share with you a brief moment that I had this evening while on campus at Camp Hope and say thank you. Tonight, our guys, many of their families visiting from across the country and locally to spend Thanksgiving with their vets who are living at Camp Hope right now. A lot of mixed emotions there, of course, a lot of great moments. Some guys there who were missing loved ones. Talked with one of our guys from the Dallas area, and he was keeping, a stiff upper lip, but he was missing his fiance. She had planned on coming, but work kept her from being able to come and spend Thanksgiving with him. But as I was about to leave, I needed to drop off a couple of things in my office, and before I walked inside, seen a couple who were standing outside the office in the parking lot, and they were arm in arm and very close, and you could tell they were having a good day today. And after I came back outside, I was headed to my car. I was not going to interrupt them, but the veteran was from out of state. He said, "Hey, Pastor Malsby, I want to introduce you to my wife." So I walked over and he introduced me to her. She had flown in from Alabama to spend 6 hours with her husband today. And as we stood there on the parking lot, she mentioned it's the first time they'd seen each other in 5 months since he'd come to Camp Hope. She mentioned that it was the best day they had experienced together in a very, very long time. You can imagine the struggles, the darkness that had led to a point where he needed to leave home and come to Camp Hope for 6 months. But she was so thankful to see such a change in her husband. And he was ear to ear grin, saying it's the best day they'd had together in a very long time. And I spent just a moment with them, thanking her for her sacrifice and for her support of her husband over these last 5 months while he's been gone. It's a difficult time, and especially at the holidays. But she has such a sweet smile, and I thanked her for her support of her husband. And she, of course, thanked us for what was going on and the change that she had seen in her husband. As we were there, her Uber driver pulled into the parking lot to pick her up and take her to the airport back home. And they just she was going to say goodbye to him right there. I said, no, let me say goodbye and let me get out of the way and give you guys a moment to say goodbye. But it was a special moment, and it just reminded me, veterans coming from all across the country, seeking a place, seeking an opportunity to change their life, and families saying goodbye for a period of time, fearful, not knowing of what would lie ahead for any of them. Would this work? And I can imagine her fear with anticipation leading up to the day of getting on a plane this morning to fly to spend just a few hours with her husband. And I imagine the emotions that she must have felt and how the day was going to go. But it was a good day. So much food and so many smiles and so many volunteers making today a great success. And it just warmed my soul as that couple said goodbye, standing there in the parking lot, her to head back home while he finishes his program here at Camp Hope. Both with gratitude and both committed to seeing this through. So I just wanted to share that with you. You give so much, you volunteer so much, you serve so much, you care so much. And without people like you, people who pray for us, people who financially support us, people who give their time, their energy, their efforts, their talents to allow Camp Hope to exist, to allow our team, our veterans doing the peer-to-peer program. I could never thank you enough for what you've done, for what you mean to me personally, to what you've meant to so many veterans who've come to Camp Hope. So as this Thanksgiving Day comes to a close, and whenever you watch this, just know that there's a lot of us out here. There's a lot of vets that you'll never meet that have a heart full of gratitude for every dollar you give, for every hour you sacrifice on behalf of our veterans at Camp Hope. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. May you have an amazing Christmas season. God bless y'all.